Do you know the meaning of a phrase and a sentence? If you don't know what is a sentence and what is a phrase, if you don't know the differences between a sentence and a phrase, then this video is going to be very important video for you. So please be attentive and try to understand all the concepts which I am going to tell you. First, look at these examples. Our class went for a picnic last week. Arun suggested the Lotus Garden as the picnic spot. Everyone was excited. Our class teacher baked a chocolate cake. All of us brought different kinds of food. We had a wonderful time. What is your name? So these are some examples of sentences, and what are the characteristics of these statements? What are the characteristics of these sentences? Try to find out the characteristics of these sentences. So we can see that all sentences give complete sense. All sentences give complete sense. All sentences begin with capital letters and all sentences end with full stop or question mark or exclamation mark. And all sentences have a subject and verb or verbs. So now, with the help of these characteristics, we define a sentence. We can define a sentence very well. So what is the definition of a sentence? A sentence is a group of words. What is the definition of a sentence? A sentence is a group of words which makes complete sense. A sentence is a group of words which makes complete sense, and a sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop, question mark or exclamation mark. And a sentence must have a subject and verb or verbs. So these are the perfect definition of a sentence. So now you can identify what is a sentence and what is not a sentence. Now look at some other groups of words. In the rain, at the station, wearing a raincoat of wood, crossing the road, without waiting for a moment. These are some group of words. These groups of words make partial sense but not complete sense. They do not begin with capital letters nor they end with full stops, question marks or exclamation marks. So these groups of words cannot be called sentences. These are phrases. Now we can define a phrase. What is a phrase? A group of words that make partial sense but not complete sense. A group of words that make partial sense but not complete sense are called phrases. So phrases are the groups of words. Phrases are the groups of words that make partial sense but not complete sense. A phrase does not have a verb. A phrase does not have a verb. A phrase does not have a subject. Now we take some other examples of groups of words, and these groups of words are phrases but not sentences. So these groups of words are: for a moment, cloudy day, at full speed, a beautiful red rose, coming back home, after the party, in the open air, after lunch, after doing the work, in the morning, etc. These are some groups of words which are phrases but not sentences. Now we take some sentences as examples, and in these examples each sentence has a phrase. So these sentences are: the lady in the red sari is my mother. In this sentence, in the red sari is a phrase. Next sentence: the vase fell and broke into several pieces. In this sentence, into several pieces is the example of phrase. This is a phrase. Third sentence: It rained heavily all day. It rained heavily all day. In this sentence, heavily all day is a phrase. Next sentence. Write this letter in your best handwriting. In this sentence, in your best handwriting is the example of a phrase. Next sentence. At the stroke of 12. At the stroke of 12, she left the party. In this sentence, at the stroke of 12 is the example of a phrase. Next sentence. Govind's dog ran into the garden. In this sentence, into the garden is the example of a phrase. So you have learned in this video a phrase, its meaning and its uses, and a sentence, its meaning and its uses, and the difference between a phrase and a sentence. I hope now you are able to differentiate between a phrase and a sentence. If you learn from this video, then don't forget to like this video. Thank you very much for watching this video.